Genesis Part 2. Later that evening, news outlets set out global warnings for possible severe storms. Genesis felt hollow watching the news station while his mother had visible worry in her eyes. "Did you hear that, Jenny? The world is changing. What on earth could have caused this?" "Humans?" he thought to himself, a thought that felt unavoidable. His mother switches the channel to a guy who tosses a bunch of food out of the car window, which belongs to one of his friends in the car with him. Genesis cringes and looks away. "Don't forget to finish your schoolwork before bed," his mother adds. Stupid school, he thought to himself. Genesis couldn't be bothered by the nonsense he was forced to learn that has zero value in the real world. His mind was elsewhere, somewhere far, far away from here. He just wanted his grandmother back, a part of him he felt he'd lost. He cries in his room, using his pillows to muffle the sound. His mind races from thought to thought. The cruelty of his friends mocking and making him the butt of the joke. The passing of his grandmother robbing him of his happiness. Humanity's carelessness of the earth. Him feeling like he doesn't belong anywhere he lays a foot on. The hatred in the world, the judging, the fighting. He can't take it anymore and feels himself reaching rock bottom. It begins pouring outside, and rain droplets flick at his window nonstop. He is not just sad, he's angry, he's fed up. Thunder strikes somewhere that feels too close for comfort. The lightning is vicious, aggressive, and unlike anything seen or heard before. The world is undeniably shaken and afraid of the damage this storm could potentially cause. Home loss, floods, death, chaos. This all comes to a halt when Genesis hears his grandmother's voice. "Never let this world tear you down, even in the midst of destruction." He stops crying instantaneously out of shock, and the rain too stops abruptly after him. "Remember what I told you. If I ever leave you, I won't be gone. I'll just be quieter." He couldn't believe it. He didn't know whether to be frightened or fascinated, but he emerged from under his pillows, his cheeks glistening with tears. A calmness takes over his body and his face is of relief, as if his grandmother has placed a hand on his shoulder physically, a thing she did when she was alive, whenever Genesis was having anxiety. He lifts himself up and looks out of his window. It going from pouring rain to complete silence was unsettling, not to him, but definitely to the outside world. Genesis absolutely loved this. He couldn't believe just how fast something like the weather could change. Yet, nothing about it was normal. Genesis kept his window open at night, and he often gazed upon the stars and moon before he slept. There was just something so magical and mysterious about the starry night sky that he loved. And the moonlight shining in his room gave him a sense of comfort and improved his overall slumber. Sometimes he wished he could just travel to the moon or a specific star he happened to lay his eyes upon in hopes that anywhere else would be a better place than this. Something about the moon, though. When he gazed upon it, he always felt seen and understood like a nurturing presence he just couldn't put a finger on. This gave him hope that everything was going to be okay, and a warm, teary smile filled his face.